Hello everybody, this is Gabriel and Kill, boy number 15 from grade 10 Faraday, and I'm going to talk about my speech for today, which is conscience, a life wanted but not built. Conscience is like a heart, a thing so often felt to our moving bodies, but we don't fully realize it until we put our hands on it. We treat it like ice, even though it flows like water, said just to follow, but not said to learn. Conscience will always be broken because we see ourselves as the only one, and that we forget that when you get mad at someone, you're getting mad at yourself today, yesterday, and tomorrow. The youth we yelled at and the elders that we forget were and will be us. The farmers we steal from, the workers we kill, the doctors and scientists, and the scientists that we capitalize, and the politicians we slander are still us. Since we get their food, we get their water, we get their medicine, and most of all, we get their peace inside the nations we live in. Conscience obviously won't be followed unless making daily mistakes. We will always sin a handful just ours. But the thing is, we still judge the ones who try to fix it. Instead of sharing experiences that enlightens, we share knowledge that tempts despair. And the pride that we carry, the pride that is so heavy and addictive, we just distribute it into our whole body so we can barely carry it rather than throwing it away. The addictions we normalize, our pride prioritized, lust enjoyed, and greed capitalized and called competition, and wrath, most of all, called revenge. It even goes as far as justice that we built has its cups from emotions, and not to give growth. And the way that we build pride to shield around us and make us feel invincible, thinking that we are rulers, forgetting that we are liars. The living we see became objects to mock, and the objects become things worshipped upon. True freedom is a freedom of not falling into temptation, not falling into despair, because freedom is the full choice of the soul and not of the mind, since the mind has impulses and none of these temptations are followed. Because no one can be free if you follow these. These are not callings, these are impulses. Lastly, and most of all, I really want to say, do not see ourselves as someone who's in despair after listening to this speech, but I want to see you and me as souls who are fulfilled by fulfilling others, and the soul whose mistakes are to learn from and never to die from. That is all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.